Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever it is you're trying to learn this new trick. So this trick we're going to be breaking down for you today is just trick number 1. That's what I called it. You can go watch the full video. It's on the channel. This is what the trick looks like. So, first step, we're kind of break it down into steps. Step 1 is into that double trapeze. Okay? So, put trapeze, you're going to spin it all the way around again. Just an inside twist. Once on, inside twist, back onto double. Then you're into your single trapeze, pop it into like a chopsticks mount, which is pretty simple. You just put your thumb down, pop it in between, so it creates a wrap over top of your thumb. Well, not even a wrap, just a string when you land it in between there. That's where you want to get to off the bat. After you land in that chopstick, go ahead and double on. So your chopstick here, double on, drop, double on, drop. You're going to be in a twice trapeze, spin out once, then hop over into a 1.5. 1.5, cross-armed like you're doing Koijibo. Non-throw hand over top, pop the yo-yo out, take your non-throw hand, cut into that string, and land back on it. It's going to put you in a double or nothing. Double or nothing. Hop it above your throw hand pointer into that top string and let go of your non-throw hand pointer. That's going to put you back into a 1.5. As you'll see, you're in a lot of basic mounts for this trick, but from the 1.5 then, you're going to do a little, like an Asian pop out and back in. To do this, you're throwing all your arms that way and opening up. That shoots the yo-yo out. Keep your throw hand on that string because you're going to pull your hands apart, and that's what's going to pull the yo-yo back on and back into your 1.5. So 1.5, toss it out, pull it back on. Now's when things start getting tricky. So you've got this down. Then after that pop, it becomes one motion, pretty much into that first suicide catch. And this is the hardest catch in my opinion. So you can practice this directly from a 1.5. Just spin it over and look for that loop. A lot of the tips I can give you here are going to be get yourself a string with a little bit of nylon. Make sure your tension is good. I don't go full nylon. I like a little bit of a mix. I like the diamond blend. It's going to help you a little bit, but you're going to be able to do it with whatever string you have. Make sure your tension is completely good. So 1.5, what you're doing is spinning it around because you're going to catch that Asian pop back into this 1.5. You're going to spin it around and up. And we'll give you a little slow motion clip of this here. As you saw that catch and that catch. So you're kind of trying to throw it straight up. Your non-throw hand pointer is going to come... It's going to be on top of the string that is, how can I describe this? This is getting a little bit iffy. You're spinning it up when the yo-yo is straight up, and you want to be on top of this inside string. The string, because you're kind of coming around behind the back of it, behind the back end, and getting that loop. Because you're just swinging that yo-yo straight up, and that loop's going to be hanging directly down. And there's 3 strings. There's the loop and then the other string that the yo-yo is also wrapped upon. And you want to be on the throw hand side of that string, and then so that you're double wrapped when you catch that suicide. But you can practice this a lot directly from, it's a little bit timing and a little bit of the release off of your throw hand pointer to keep that circle open for the suicide. And you want to make sure you're throwing the yo-yo kind of up gently, softly, so that that loop is catchable right there for your non-throw hand pointer. As you can see, we've been practicing it a bunch. Fix that tension. Up, catch. 1 unwrap, 2 unwrap, second unwrap, you're going to let it fly. Just basically a regular suicide, except for you're not going to wrap it around your throw hand. You're going to unwrap once, unwrap twice, catch that suicide. That was just I'm used to the timing. That loop was not a good suicide loop. That one was better. But again, that is just going to be 2 times, and that second time it's just catching that suicide. Once you catch that suicide, that is the trick. But that is the hardest part of the trick by far, is these 2 suicides back to back. There it is. Then do whatever bind you want. And that is trick number 1. If you have any questions on it, feel free to ask me. I'll try to help you out. The best way for me to help you out, though, is on our live streams on Twitch. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. And then I take requests from Patreon when we do specific live stream learning sessions. So if you have questions on this trick, try to be able to show up to one of those live streams that we post about that we are doing trick teaching. And I will go through and try and help you specifically. If you get to a point, I'll pull up the tutorials and we'll go through it. So that's twitch.tv/G2_Jake. If you want the ability to request your tricks beforehand so we know we're going to hit them, that's going to be on patreon.com/G2Jake. I'm just going to add in some other extra slow motion angles here at the end. Just hopefully they can help you out at some way, or just, this is all teach yourself after this part.